Hello. I don't know if I should tell you congratulations for coming in. I should just tell you thank you for buying the course, or I should just tell you that it is time to start getting return of investment of your digital marketings. Yes, of course, because this at the end of this introduction, you are going to be seeing that if you had gotten this course, I think before now, like 2 years ago by now, you will be either having the same level with Jumia or Raimo or this AliExpress. All you will do is that you'll be very happy selling. So, without taking much of the time, I want to specially welcome you. This is the introduction, and I want us to have an agreement. Yes, don't skip any part of the video, don't jump, don't fly. At this time now, I want you to be intentional. Do you know what it means for somebody to be intentional? Like at this point, you want to take advantage of everything that I'm going to be showing you now, because I'm not teaching you anything. Yes, I can teach you, because I'm sure that maybe this is not the first time you are running advert. Yes, I think from the last course, ecom DM AI pixel integration, I saw a lot of coaches, a lot of digital experts about the course. The people I know, they even reached out to me and said, what you have done, like you opened our eyes to a lot of things even we have been doing, but we never knew this existed. So please, I want us to have a kind of an agreement that you will not skip any part of this video. Now, I want us to go right now. So, first thing first, the reason why you are here is because you want to see that process that ensures that you receive an order before Facebook take your money, before Meta take money from you. Yes, that is why you are here. And now I want us to break it down, then I show you the point. Don't rush to the point, because you might not get it. Don't rush. You get it clear, because a child who is not even yet crawling should not even bother himself or be angry that he is not running. So it doesn't work that way. I want you to do what? Calm down. That is my own proverb. You always see it on my videos. So now let's go. Now, it's possible you have run advert before now, and each of the time you run advert, Facebook will charge you per link clicks, which is traffic, right? Sometimes you find out that you have videos. Each time people play the video, like for video views, Facebook is charging you. Or you have a website, somebody built your website, or you build website for customers, or you are selling something, and the moment people visit the website, the next thing is that you are charged, and before you know it, the entire money is finished. Now let me ask you one question before we proceed. If that is the way Facebook is charging platforms like Jumia, I believe you know Jumia. I don't know where you are watching this: South Africa, Ghana, Kenya, Cameroon, Nigeria, and all around the world. I don't know if Jumia is in your country. Now let me use AliExpress or Amazon. Do you think that is the way Facebook or Meta charge Amazon, or do you think they have special arrangement with them? So if actually these people will be charged that way, do you know what that happens? Let me show you something. Each time they run advert, how many people go? Now if you come to this place and now say how many traffic does Jumia receive on their ads daily? So let me show you. So now, based on recent report, Jumia advertising ecosystem known as Jumia advertising generates over 250 million aggregate ad impression and 12.5 million ad views. Now, check. To you, because I know that maybe you might be thinking, how possible is this that they will not charge me? So when it comes to Facebook Meta advertising, every ad objective has a process. Yes. So when you just want to run ads like MTN, where they just want people to hear about their product, they use engagement advert, which is way cheaper. They are not selling, they are not expecting any sales from that advert. when they want to do awareness, awareness can even be 0.00005 cents. The more the traffic, the lower the cost. Yes, Facebook is not out of their senses to know that if you bill somebody and take the entire money, they will not come back and you too will go down. Now, when you want to sell, that is what sales means. That's the reason why you find out that I will use Jumia a lot and Amazon. You know that Amazon, they have products that don't even belong to them. They bring a lot of products, put them together, people who do warehousing, product that costs up to $1 and they are promoting it. How are they able to promote such product and still they kind of earn the profit? Because they understand how to use custom conversion rules. And before you'll be able to do this, to ensure that not because people visited your website, add the product to cart, or maybe add the product to wish list, or just saving the product you have been charged. So today, that should end. If you have been doing that, it should end. So that's the reason why I say we should have an agreement where you will not skip any part of this video. Now, let's go. Let me show you something. Before you'll be able to now take advantage of the Meta sales ad objective, it now says you need something. You need to install Pixel on your website. Wait, this is not about installing Pixel on your website. I want you to wait for me very well. Now, not just installing the Pixel, because this is what a lot of people do. There's what we call custom conversion rule. Wait. That custom conversion rule, a lot of people, where they said website, they will copy their homepage of the website there. What do you think will happen? The moment anybody hits on that homepage, Meta charges you. It is built with machine language that the moment it fires that report, it charges you. That's the reason why they charge you in the first place when nobody bought. Sometimes these people will copy the checkout page of maybe the platform they want to use to run the advert and put on the custom conversion rule URL. They don't even know the reason why when it says contain, must be, and all of that. No, those are not their own. I don't know if we are communicating. Yes, I always make it look like we're together because we're actually together. So that is it. So before you will be able to do that, you are required to do what? To install a Pixel. Where? On somewhere. So what they want to do is that now Facebook is now going to a kind of partner with you. So how will somebody partner with you? Just like somebody want to share something with you, you come with your bowl and something will be served inside your own bowl. That is to say automatically it belongs to you. So no other person can lay claim of food that's already been served to you. So that's how it is. So how do you get the food? Or do you want to just start and say, give me my share, give me my share? They say, it's your bowl. So that your bowl should be your website. Calm down in case you don't have a website, we are sorting everything. And even though you have a website and you don't trust that there's precision in terms of the custom conversion will be able to fire very well. So I will give you a kind of an instance. And don't forget that the entire session is for both digital products, physical products, any type of product. Just make sure that you use the same kind of strategy to be a subscription kind of product. You can use it on it. Now let's go. Now there is what we call Meta Pixel integration, which you're going to be watching next. Please don't skip to it now. Now where I did the complete walkthrough, whether you have been running adverts from now, whether you're a complete beginner who don't even know anything about business, Meta business portfolio setup, you will know it. Are we together? Now, first platform I would recommend if you are planning to do a physical product sales. The first platform I would recommend to you is PayPortr, the one you are seeing on my screen right now. So why PayPortr? Whether you already have a website, maybe you don't trust kind of the setup of your website, or maybe you have somewhere, I will tell you why. This platform now work much closer than seller. The reason is that if you have sold with seller, you find out that you are only required to put the Meta Pixel ID, not the script. Well, that is to say the script has already been implemented and tested to do what? To fire very well. so that there will not be misfire. If there's a misfire, that is to say the pixel, the integration will fire quickly. So this one is that it has been already tested and installed. So you just put the pixel ID to activate your own on the system. So I recommend 2 platforms for that. I recommend Seller for your digital product, and I recommend PayPortr for your physical product. And as well, when you have PayPortr, you can as well sell digital product inside, the one you don't want to sell and share profit with seller, because PayPortr does not collect money when you sell. So the only thing you do is that you pay little money and you have access for the complete 1 year. The sales you are making and everything, the entire platform belongs to you. You can even use your own .com.ng, your .gh or .cameroon. I think Cameroon, I don't know what the extent, or just .com or anything, your own name.com, you can use it. That is it. So secondly, when you are using seller to sell, the same thing happens. Your pixel fires very well. Do you know when I say it fires very well, no error at all? Because your aim now is to do what? Is to make more money. I want us to do calculation, because I know that what you say, what if I just have just some money? That is not enough. Let's do a calculation. Let's, for instance, now say that the entire money you have in your bank, you want to use to run these ads, is about $50. I want us to be on the same level because of your state or country where you are watching. Dollar is like what everybody understands. So we are going to be converting this money to our various countries' rates. Now I'm going to be using Nigeria, so you can go ahead and do your own. So a rate per dollar in Nigeria is about 1,500. which is about 75,000 naira. So we are working with 75,000. Let's say you want to still use part of this money to run adverts, and you want to ask me, it's not enough to build a website. Of course it is. Now let's go. If the product you want to sell is on Seller, now I would recommend another system called Hyphenous. You merge it with either Seller or PayPortr, or either PayPortr and Hyphenous. Now why? Why is because anytime you want to run your ads, there are some persons, maybe somebody somewhere now sold the same kind of product you are selling and not failed to deliver it, or maybe they had bad experience with the person. Anywhere the person, him or he, sees the advert, what do you think they do? They drop negative comments. And imagine when you are selling after learning this, you'll be happy to run advert, meaning that you are no longer losing. The little money, any money you receive now is profitable. So at this point now, this person is doing what? Dropped negative review. And before you could say, the first 50 to how many people that are supposed to buy your product will do what? Say, thank you. Unknowing to them that this person is lying. So to avoid all of that, this Hyphenous platform, what it does is that it helps you to automate the comment section. If you have gone through my ad, you find out that if you comment, it replies you automatically and give you link to what you want to do. So this is a platform. And beautiful thing is that the moment anybody comments and replies, it hides that person comment. So it's the only person that made the comment, and you will be seeing his own. Likewise, several other persons. And another thing is that anybody that he replies and it brings to the inbox, do you know what will happen? What will happen is that you can send message, maybe follow-up message to these people till eternal. So as long as your plan is still valid with this platform, of course, what will happen is that you keep getting these people and sending them message and more. So meaning that you're going to be doing business with a lot of peace of mind. So at the end of the day, a good businessman should be running at least 5 ads at a time of either different product or the same product, making sure you receive a lot of traffic, right? A lot of sales will be dropping. So imagine where you sell 10 products running one ad, you duplicated it into 5, 10 by 5, that's 50 sales you'll be making per day. This is very sweet for digital course creators. So you see that when you are selling the product 2,000, you do 50 order in a day, that's 100K. It's a lot. So you can convert it to your own country. Listen, you see that it's a lot. Imagine 100K daily as profit in 30 days. That's about 3 million. That's it. So that's the secret. One of the secrets. You just got the secret now. So let's go. So when you want to merge it with seller, hyphenous with seller, what happens is that at this point you are not paying seller to start selling here, but you are going to be paying hyphenous to secure your ads, to ensure that the investment you are making on that ad does not go to waste. And personally, I recommend you doing 1 year plan for hyphenous. Yeah, so that you will not forget about employing a partner, employing a staff, which if you employ somebody that will be responding and following up this thing, you find out that it costs you a lot of money, right? Then if you want to be doing it yourself, that means you're going to dedicate the entire time that you're supposed to be using to do or to create more courses, following customers, knowing to you that you're not wasting time. So don't do that. You don't learn these things and keep it under the carpet. So it has monthly plan, $15. If you are starting out, you don't have fund yet, I think this is good for you. As a course creator, this is what you actually need per month. But I would recommend it is discounted yearly for just $65. So it's a little money you can pay for a staff to work for you for 1 year. You understand? So I will make a kind of more insight about it on how you can utilize it for your Instagram. Like Instagram, you have physical products you are selling, you will use it to cash out. Now let's go back to what I just said. Now first is let's treat the digital marketers, then we'll treat the physical marketers. Now as a physical marketer, you know that $15 is about 22,000, right? So you want to make sure that you secure, automate that to ensure that anyone who comments get instant response and receive link to do or to buy the product on the inbox, personalized. Comment safe, inbox 100%. Now let's say we don't want to lose anybody from the inbox and we want to get $15 from this money, $50 we just did. So that is to say we will now go ahead and say minus 22,500. That is the rate in Nigeria is 22,500. 500. So we are left with just 52,000. Do you know that this money is a lot? Now let's say we are now on a kind of we started running the advert. We just use 5,000 per day and now funded our account with 50,000. And of the 50,000 right now you know that you are no longer being charged just because people visited your website. Now it's per sales. I think it's sweet now. It's per sales. Now let's say this 50,000 now divided by maybe Facebook now started charging you like, maybe you are selling a course. Facebook now started charging you. At first, they want to learn the thing you are selling. They might want to start charging you like 800 before they will now crash it down to 300 and 400. I will make I'll make more insight about it. Now let's say 800, right? Let's just call it 800. So that is to say at the end of the day, you will receive 62 order. Guaranteed. It's almost guaranteed. Once you do the entire setup the way we teach you, it is guaranteed. Now let's say you now receive 62 order and you sell the odd courses, even though it's 1,000, you made your money back. But if you're selling the course to 2,000, look at what happened is that you made 125,000. Imagine you now decided to start using that your 75,000, that your $50 to start running the advert that you know that Facebook will charge you by impression, link, click, and all of that. Do you think your money will come back? And at this point, what do you think will happen now? You will now invest the money back, or maybe you might want to keep back your 75,000 naira, or keep back your $50, which is about 75,000 now. Now you have about $90 here. So let's remove our money now. Let's remove our 75,000 initially, and we are left with 50,000 again, and we invest it again. And at this point, Facebook might want to start charging us 600. At this point, we made 83 order by 2,000 that we're selling, and we'll now have 166,000. What do you think will happen? You are looking for something to sell. That's the reason why you see that platforms like is it called Jumia, AliExpress, and all of that, they run a lot of adverts. Because they know that the more advert they run, the more money they make. Or you want to see it? Let me show you. before I come to the physical product, people, this is like the complete kind of a show of love about the entire course, that the moment you caught the fire, you'll be very happy to sell. Now, let's check about Jumia. How many adverts does Jumia run in a day? Are they currently run at a time, not in a day? How many ads do you think they run at a time? Let's go. If you want to check it, all you need to do, come to anybody's that you feel you want to check what they're doing, Facebook page, and come to about. But I don't know if Facebook still leave that open, and come to privacy and legal. I think they removed it from the last time I checked. They removed that details. They removed it. So they don't actually want people to be seeing what the other person is doing, but it's still available on the mobile if you have not updated your mobile. So before now, you could see what every business is doing using a Facebook business library, digital library. So you can see that. So these people do not less than 200, and other platforms, they are doing 500 orders at a time. What do you think will happen? You'll be very happy to sell. You start scaling. At this point, you are now growing. And don't forget that at this point, maybe you now have 166,000. Now, instead of sharing that money every month to pay iPhone or 22,500, do you think what will happen? What you will do is that you can still do what? Remove 97,500 for 1 year. You can still remove 97,500 to or $65 from that money if you're outside Nigeria, and you are still left with 68 plus 75k in your pocket, because at this time you want to employ a staff. This time there's going to be traffic. Don't allow your ass to stop. Always fund it. Always fund your balance. Always make sure you have something on the balance. Let me tell you something about having enough in the balance. Now, let's say your advert is currently running at 5,000 per day on average. Try to fund it with 50k. What happens is that Meta will want to spend that money, thereby pushing you traffic. Let's go to the physical products people. So now, physical products, let's go. We are going to be working with the same amount. Let's say you have a physical product, you don't actually have enough, but at this point you have $80. Why that for physical? Because physical product, either you want to maybe drop ship a product, you have your own store and all of this should not be a problem, right? This should not be a problem. Or you can even still use 80, but now I want us to do something. Now you need is a website. And you know that the website you don't just need a website, you need a website that ensures that the pixel fires very well. So what comes to mind is PayPortr, because this platform now is built with that meta-pixel in mind. Look at what it said: build and sell physical or digital products with a store designed for accurate meta-pixel tracking and purchase custom conversion. So meaning that it's already amplified for that. It's already amplified. Now, PayPortr ensures every real sale is recorded, so your ads optimized for buyers, not just clicks. So that it's not just about, if you can even have up to 3 to 4 different websites. So just like phones, there are some phones on laptop you have, or lights. Like where I'm working, I have just like countless lights. I have 2 here. I have about 6 at the top. Track lights, I have 2 big lights and another light. So the same thing is applicable to business. Don't try to limit yourself. Just go for the one that works. So whether you already have a website that you don't even know what is going on, or you even know but you are not sure the tracking will not work, come and use PayPortr. You want to make sales. So what happens is that then you will now say, how much is PayPortr to start with? Now let's go to the pricing. We have monthly and yearly plan. We have the yearly monthly plan basic for $10. That is to say 15,000 in naira if you convert it by 1,005. Now we have $39 if you calculate that. No, I want to do you an offer. I want to show you something. Look at yearly plan. This is 90, 190 and 390, right? So for $90 you receive you can upload up to 500 products. So with this system, whether you want to sell single products, you want to sell massive product like carousel and all of that, this is the platform. This is the secret a lot of people will hide from you. Now let's say you want to start with 90, but you are looking at your budget. Your budget is currently $80, but the system is telling you to pay $90. So because you are here, I'm going to put a link to seller for this platform where you can get 50% discount. Don't shout too much. Don't shout too much. You are going to be getting 50% discount of this platform. That is to say, if you want to go for $90, you get 50, but you'll be paying about $45. If you want to pay for, maybe you have like good budget, money is not your problem. What you need is a system that will deliver. Yes, you can go for 190, and of course, because some people say, can I start with 90 and upgrade to 190 or 390? Of course you can do that. Yes, so whatever you want to achieve, look at this WhatsApp listen, just talk to the support and they will give you a listening ear. Of course, everybody's open for profit and they should give you that opportunity too. But for me, the partnership I have with them is that if you are taking action right now, you are getting 50% discount. So I will put it under this introduction video. The code is going to be PayPortr 50. In case you just saw only the seller, or just go to seller this time you see PayPortr. Use PayPortr. Look at the portal. Portal is not ER, it's TR 50, and you use it to check out on seller 50%. And do what it will direct you to the support, and support will help activate your account instantly. Now let's go. Now let's say we have 80 and we want to start with 90, because yearly is better for you, so that you just focus on sales. You focus on adding product and just selling your stuff. Now 50% of 90 is 45. Don't forget what we have is 80. Now let's remove that from this. And we have $35. I know that's when you have some relief now. Say, what will I do with $35? I want you to wait. That is what we just did for physical product now. And you see that beautiful thing is that when you do the right thing and you follow the right process, you grow. Let me give you an example now. If you are from Nigeria, there's what we call Igbo apprenticeship system that happens for the Nigeria, that's eastern part of Nigeria, which of course some personnel from outside that are doing the same thing. From outside the eastern part, they are doing the same thing, where a particular person who has made it in the digital space will as well. I think somebody is trying to call it up. Okay, what they do is that they take somebody like a younger person, where they will do what? They will take them to serve them for a particular time, after which they will kind of settle the person. So after which they will settle the person. So at the time they are settling the person, what the person is just asking you for is, say I am free. So some of them will, sometimes they have issue with the boss, but because they have learned the entire system, what they just need is for you to say that you have settled them, so that other people inside the market can allow them to carry some goods, because each time they say, they know what to do. They know the entire process. So the only thing they want is just access to say, I can now do my own trade. So that's the same thing that's happening here. When you have set up your entire system, even though you borrow money, that's the reason why Jumia will borrow money in the million to do business, and they will recover, make profit, and come back. Real business people will borrow money because they have learned the system. So this is your own system. So by the time you have set up your pixel integration very well, and this system, even though you have just money to run for one day, you are okay. But let's go. We now have $35. So this $35 now multiplied by, because if you are in Ghana, please run Ghana currency like GHS. Don't run dollar, because it's going to be too costly for you. If you're in Cameroon, they say if you're in Nigeria, make sure your other account is within your country. So of course I should run with Naira divided by 1.5. So what we have here is about 52k. So that 52,000, you're already happy. I know you're already happy. So this is possible. Now let's assume that Facebook now started charging you 2,000 Naira per order. Sorry, 52,005 divided by 2,000. Sorry. What that means is that you end up getting what? 26 orders. and your profit, not your capital, your profit. Maybe each time you sell the product, there are some products you make as much as 10,000, 20, but let's use 5,000. Let's say each time you sell this, you make a profit of 5,000. So what do you think is happening now? You did not just make your money back, but you did what? You now made much sales. And with this, you want to close your eyes and now put 100,000 for your inside your ad account. You don't want to waste it. That's the reason why you say, somebody will say, I just funded my ad account with 1 million. And you'll be like, you people get money. Oh. How? The reason is because the money they made it from the same ad. So they did not start with 1 million or 2 million on their ads. That's the secret they will not tell you. They did not start with that amount. They started with this small amount. And as money is growing, they are adding. So now we have saved 35,000 and we want to push in 100,000 because it's now the more we put, the more we earn. Now at this point, Facebook is still charging us 2,000. Let's say now we have 100,000, which is about I think it's about $60 or $70, $75. So we what am I doing? So we have 100,000 to play now. Now divided by 2,000, Facebook is now charging us 2,000, and now we have 50 order. As somebody will say, 50 order. So depending on what you are selling, though, you understand that if you follow the process to the end, you will you will know what the kind of product you should be selling. Not be every product. So you don't just put yourself in the tight corner. You start selling product that people will buy off. You understand? So let's go ahead and multiply our order. Maybe we are now selling 5,000 profits. You reduce your profit, and so at this point, you go and start searching for car you will buy if you are carless. If you already have a car, maybe you don't like it. You now said, okay, that means if I put 150k now, sales will start. And beautiful thing is that it does not work 100%. The beautiful thing that even though Meta start charging you 4,000, you can never lose. The reason is that the Meta system is not yet 100% accurate. Now, meaning that you might gain more orders than you see on the Meta dashboard. Yes, that is reality. Even though they charge you 5,000, you will not lose. Just make sure you have enough money on your on your ad account balance. Make sure you have enough balance there. You'll be happy. Just leave it that way. After like 3 to 4, 5 days, increase your daily charge on your average from 5,000. You can make it 15,000 or 10,000. So I'm telling you from my own experience. Yes, I currently spend at least. I said I will show you. Did I? Let me show you, because I don't want you to be like, are you sure you are doing this thing you are talking about? So I know you will say, why are you laughing? You are talking, you are laughing. Yes, because I believe that at any point in time you are watching this, we are friends, we are close, we are talking to ourselves. Yes, in as much you are understanding what I'm saying, we are very close, we are close. And if you still maybe want to talk to me, you can still use your button. That is to say we are close, right? So let me go to the one I'm using this particular one. Let me show you something now. Talala. So that is to say I'm running about 4 ads, but 5, because one of this big pixel is having 2. So that's the reason why my total purchase per distance is 1,007. Is 2. It is 2, like 800 there. Now look at this. Meta is having this amount here. That this is how total I have sold, but I have actually sold about 2,000 sales. Yes, I've already done over 2,000. If you are in one of the groups, maybe DM Ecom does, you find out that there are over 1,000 in the group. One is 700, 600, 1,000 plus. So I've sold over 2,000. And how much have I spent? I've spent only 1.1 million naira. That's about 600,000. This $600, right? That's about $600. But I've sold over 2,000. That's to tell you that you can never fail. You see this one, cost per website purchase. We have 1,007, 1,001, 600, and 1,003. So you see, so I spent approximately 100k daily, 100 to 150 daily, and you'll not be wondering how much are you then making. So I get enough. You see how much a kind of see my balance. You see my balance. You see at what point this thing. Look at my recharge. This morning I did manual recharge. You see 75,000. If I still show you, so I'm just showing you this so you know that, man, this guy is doing what he's talking about. You understand? So this is manual. This is, you see, yesterday is 29, today is 30. So by the end of today, I might do another 50. Weekends will always have rush, so meaning that I'm going to be doing more. You see, yesterday was 100k. So if you check another manual recharge, this is 50, this is 27, right? This is 27, another manual recharge, 45 plus 50, and another one. I don't want to keep going down. Just to tell you that I do minimum of 100k. I paid 100k on ad daily. So from henceforth, I'll be doing like 200k, 500k. So those monies are coming from the ad. It's coming from the ad. So that is to say, nobody need to convince you again. Nobody need to convince you again. So in the next video, I will do iFinance overview. I will do PayPortr overview and all of that. So meaning that this is his way to go. Personally, I would recommend you go for standard plan 190 with this 50% discount if you have the money. If you don't, you can go for the basic and upgrade to either 390 or the Azu Pro. You find out that money will no longer be your problem. The only problem you have is looking for that product you sell that ensures that, like fashion goes, any type of product goes. So far it is digital products. You want to start selling license keys and everything. Look at the platform you want to use because it has both. Then you can see template is fire. So this is going to come in during the what's it called, overview. So you can see all of this, whether it is grocery, electronics, multi-purpose, kits, furniture, fashion, pets, this skin flow, like you do skin, this and creams and all of that, the jewelries, and not there. It does not end there. Any other product you are selling, the only thing you want to do is look at a template that you want to get something similar. Just like this grocery shop, like if I'm selling books and I want my bookshop to look like this, all I need to do is to just have a book background. Just remove this and put your own kind of picture. So it has it, so it doesn't mean say, oh, books is not here, or this is not here, or this type of product. No. And you ask me, will I get a site like this for this amount? Yes. That is it. So when I told you I will blow your mind, you think you are going to be getting something basic or rubbish. No. And you can use your name.com.ng, your name.com.org.gh on this. Yes, I'm trying to make sure that we are in the same lane. You understand? So that is it. So you will not have issue with making payment because you can pay via seller to get. So imagine you are selling fruit and customers come to your website and they see something like this. You are into maybe superstore and that any physical product can use this. So this is how beautiful all the templates are. You are into electronic sales, fire. So all you need to do is to just follow the process and do the same thing. And one beautiful thing about this partnership is that you will never fail. So the moment you have a paid plan, you have no plan, you have no issues at all. Why is there are kind of technical partners working with PayPortr. What they do is that if you have issue, you don't even understand how kind of, maybe you are like age 50 and above, or because this course is like it's perfect for 18 years and above, up to 60 years can relate to this course. It's just discussion. And maybe you set up your store, you want, I want to create my business portfolio, I follow the steps and it's giving me a little confusion. Just send message, just use this thing and send message, and somebody will be assigned to you. And beautiful thing, there are so many things you will enjoy, just to make sure that your template or your setup is well done. Imagine you have furniture shop, or you want to be reselling. There are furniture shops around you, they don't run advert, they don't know anything about art, they just put some beautiful furnitures. Why not put them and start selling them? You can start selling them. You put how much are you selling, how much I say, you have an agreement with them. Use one of these templates, just upload and start selling. You don't even need to do anything much. Beautiful. Just use the same kinds or the same size. Inside store when you create your account has where you just replace it. It will show you the weight and the height. You just put and do the same thing. Remove this one and add it. And that's all. Just edit the template and somebody will visit your website and see something beautiful. Of course, you have it. So, welcome to your world. This is you and this is growth. So that is it. So I believe that this is enough introduction anyone will ever ask for. So in the next video is going to be a kind of a walkthrough, show you what is inside and why this is what you need. Now the complete walkthrough sales portfolio, metaphor sales portfolio. The reason why we want to do it, not just going straight to creating pieces. A lot of people get confused when you start from the middle. So I'm going to go basic so that everybody can do what, can understand clearly. So thank you very much. Don't forget, my name is Tim Oche. I am African techpreneur. So it is all about Africa. So if you're in Nigeria, plan to sell to our brothers in the West Africa and beyond. If you are in the West Africa, Central African Republic, South Africa, Ghana, and all of that, beyond Banta. Yes, I know you say Nigeria. Yes, we are the same. So whatever that works in Ghana will work in Nigeria. Anything you are selling that a lot of people buy in Ghana, try to sell them to Nigerians and see. Just make sure you just fix your delivery and you will love it. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. And just for a kind of staying to this end, the moment you have your PayPortr, a kind of paid access, send message and you have free Canva. You have 1 month free Canva, pro Canva access. So just say I said this, I watched to the end. I didn't want to mention it from the beginning because some people will scroll it to the end. You have it immediately. Just go ahead and pick any plan, use 50%, PayPortr 50, get 50% discount, and you are good. So for Hyphenous too, for staying at the end, you can as well ask for percentage for Hyphenous, discount for Hyphenous, and it will be sent to you. You saw what I explained there. I always recommend that you go for yearly plans so that you have peace. What's the sense of you trying to renew every month if you can pay for 1 year? You can get, if you are getting both PayPortr and Hyphenous, you will get 50% here, 50% here, and you are good. This is fire. So see you in the next video. I know you are happy already, and I am happy that I'm sharing this information with you. Yes. And